Hey guys, it's Demi from DIY Wedding School. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how you can make your own wedding bouquet in under 10 minutes. So here I have a bunch of real touch flowers and silk flowers, all from Afloral, and you can make this wedding bouquet under $100. And so the materials you're going to need are floral tape, wire cutter scissors, which you can also get at Afloral, your flowers you're going to be using, and rubber bands and scissors. And then to add a touch to your wedding bouquet, you can add your flower, your ribbon that you will wrap your bouquet around. First thing you're going to do is you're going to start with large flowers. So you're going to always start with the largest flowers you have. And you're going to constantly try to form these to be as realistic as possible. These two are going to be my focal point. I'm going to build from there. I'm gonna add my real touch, which feel really nice. And I'm gonna put some on this side, and then I'm gonna wrap the other on the other side so it can add more of a variety. And the best thing about fake flowers is that you can really, if you're not liking what you're seeing, you can always edit. So I'm gonna constantly move to where I like it to start. This green might not work for me later on. And so I'm gonna do a short stem just because I like the look of that. So if someone were to hold, like right here. So I'm gonna just trim really quickly. Okay, and then you're gonna rubber band just to keep that in place. So now I'm going to add my roses. I'm gonna fill in the gaps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim because these are really hard to work with. Now I'm gonna add some greenery. And I already cut off all the leaves on each of the flowers because I didn't want all that green. I wanted to be able to control the green that I added. So again, I'm just going to continue tweaking that it all looks really nice around. And now I'm going to add some green. I'm going to save the orchid for last because that's going to be my main focal point. I also like a little dainty bouquet, so that's why I didn't choose as many flowers. And if you get into this issue, just cut it off. Okay, let's add some more green. Let's see where my orchid's gonna go. I don't know what side I like better, but I'm gonna fill in this awkward gap. You want to kind of mold this orchid to be very organic. So I think this has to come imagine if these were real orchids. So I might have to cut this. I think that's the problem. I want to use these, so I'm going to go in like this. Cut that a little. That way I'm more to control. And now I filled in that gap. So don't freak out once it starts looking like abomination at first, then you just have to keep working it. And then we're gonna add a little yellow. I don't know, does it need this green? I think, no. Look cute. Then I'm going to add some yellow. So cute. Okay, so I feel like that's good. Let's see if I want to add anything to it. I think I need a rubber band again. Okay, one final rubber band, and then we'll trim the stems. Be sure to spray your Pampas Grass with hairspray, that way it doesn't shed that much. I didn't do it yet, but I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim. Now I want it to be, here's a little trick. So you have your hand, and even if they don't match, you can always use the leftover stems to build more of your stem or your handle. Okay, what I'll probably do is add just some green stems around. So I'll try to cover up the wood and the brown. So here's my bouquet. Now I'm gonna take floral tape, and you can take green or white. I'm gonna do white just so, because I'm having a white ribbon around it and I want it to hide. also like it better. So what you're gonna do is you take the floral tape and you stretch it out a little bit, and that's when the adhesive is going to release, and that's how it's going to stick to each other. So for the longest time, I couldn't get this floral tape to work. And you just have to stretch. And I'll keep going. Stretch as you pull. I'll probably do it the width of my ribbon. Just so now your ribbon is not used to hold it all together, it's just used for a decorative purpose. And the best thing about these flowers is you can make this ahead of time, anytime. Now I see the rubber bands, I'm gonna clip those, get those out. The one that the bow is going to be with. So I'll estimate and there you have it. You could always hide this under if you don't want the ribbon or the bow. Alright, so as you can see, it is very doable to make a wedding bouquet in under $100, and we will link all the flowers we use on Afloral, and be sure to use our promo code DIYWedSchool for 15% off your total. I mean, how cute.